Absolute madness. This fight was absolute madness. Conor McGregor versus Khabib. Can't pronounce the last name. It was an absolute crazy fight, and it wasn't more so because of what we saw during the fight. And it was a good fight, but it was what took place after the fight. Now, before anyone comes and says I don't know if I got UFC, I've watched UFC since like 2009. Took a bit of a break. I'm more of a casual fan now. I haven't been really a hardcore fan in the last 3 or 4 years, but I watch all the major big fights. So I watched the Mighty Mouses, I watched the McGregors, I watched the John Jones when he fights. So I watched the DCs or GSPs or Bispings. I still watch quite a bit of UFC, not as much as I used to before. And this, in my history watching UFC, it's probably one of the maddest things I've seen in my life. Let me just get into the fight first, break it down for you, then we get into what happened afterwards. It was a great fight. Round one was sort of cagey. You saw Khabib sort of trying to wrestle McGregor, which was Khabib's thing. He's a wrestler. That's how I said before the fight, Conor will lose because Conor's strong point is not wrestling. His strong point is standing up. Khabib tried to take him down. There wasn't a lot going on. Second round, Khabib took him down, gave him a heavy ground and pound. Khabib completely controlled Conor in that second round. People saying the 10-8 round, I don't argue with them at all. Conor got completely annihilated that second round. He took a lot of shots. Khabib used a lot of energy up in that second round, and Conor was just on his back the whole round. Conor took quite a lot of hits, and Conor did show he got quite a bit of a chin. He did take quite a lot of hits. Third round comes along, it's more stand-up-ish. Conor lands some good punches. I even forgot to mention, in the first round also, or the second round, Khabib landed this one right straight, and that dropped Conor. I think that was in the first round. But yeah, sorry for forgetting to mention that. Third round happens, they're standing a lot more in this round, and Conor is winning this round. Conor is standing and he's outboxing Khabib in this round. He's landing some like decent punches. I think I landed one clean one, a couple clean ones, but nothing too crazy. I was sort of thinking maybe Conor's tired from taking so much punishment on the ground that his punch are not as effective anymore. That is not all the power behind it. He can't generate all the power because he's so tired. He didn't look like he was exhausted, but when you're tired, you can't obviously summon the energy in your body. Fourth round comes along. There's a lot of wrestling around. There's a lot of wrestling. The fans starting to boo. Whenever Khabib went for a wrestle, the fans booed. This is a heavy Conor crowd. The fans booed anytime he could take him down. Khabib took him down, got McGregor on his back, and finished him with a rear naked choke. Conor tapped out again. After the fight was done, Khabib got up. He walked towards Conor's corner. He took his mouth guard out. No, sorry. Let me wind it back for a second. When the fight finished, he said something to Conor. I don't know what he said. He said something to Conor. He walked across the Conor's corner, took his mouth guard out, threw it in that direction. My man jumped over the cage, jumped into the crowd, and attacked Conor's trainer. And he just went in, and it was chaos. You couldn't really see too much because the cameras everywhere. But I'm not sure if Khabib got a hit in, but he was trying to get at Conor's manager. Security was everywhere. Then you had one of Khabib's people from his entourage, or I don't know if it was a trainer or one of his friends, jump into the ring, punch Conor square in the face. Conor didn't really do much. Conor just sort of just ate and was getting pulled back. Khabib was irate. He had Daniel Cormier trying to split it up. He was there trying to talk to Khabib, tell him to calm down, this ain't right. Dana White was not happy at all. Joe Rogan didn't sound happy. A lot of people were like, this ruins the fight. I understand. It was just chaos. If you haven't seen it, you have to go and see it. Now, onto sort of my thoughts about it. I've seen a lot of tweets. I saw Joe Rogan on commentary. They're all saying how Khabib has ruined the fight. Like, he should have took the victory and left. And how this has sort of just overshadowed everything. And while I do agree and I understand what he's saying, I don't agree, but I understand what he's saying. No. Conor was a madman before his conference. He called Khabib's dad. He called someone in Khabib's entourage a terrorist. Khabib's Muslim. He called them terrorists. This guy attacked the van. I know some people got hurt from that attack. I think there was a woman in the van at the time. I'm not sure who the woman was. There was a woman in the van. Conor did a lot before this fight happened. And I understand sportsmanship and stuff like that, but this is a combat sport. 2 men train for 2, 3, 4, 2 months. Camps normally at 12, 13 weeks. These guys train for 13, 12 weeks to hurt each other, to essentially get in a cage and do kill or be killed. Not every single fight is going to end up in shaking hands and hugging. There was so much bad blood before this fight. I'm not surprised that Khabib was angry. Before this fight, you knew Khabib wanted to go in there and hurt this man. When Khabib was doing ground and pound, you just knew Khabib in the second round. You knew Khabib wanted to hurt this man. He had a lot of anger towards him because of how he treated him. Because I know that I got loads of Muslim friends, very respectful people, and Khabib come across as someone who's very prideful and respectful. And when you disrespect him like the way Conor has and you get under the skin, he takes it to heart, and he did. I don't blame him for the way he acted. Oh, yes, it wasn't good, and everything that happened was a bit mad, but I don't blame him. And he's probably going to end up losing his belt. He's probably going to end up being fined hefty, losing half his purse. He's probably going to end up being suspended for a long time because Dana's going to be upset. I don't understand. It's combat. It's combat sport. These 2 men are fighters. Why is it when one guy jumps over a cage and he's angry and wants to go fight somebody else, it's, oh my God, you can't do that? I guess what people pay for, and that's not the moral thing to do. But this is a barbaric sport. It's not ballet. This is a sport with killers. People who can rip your arm off, choke you to death, cave your head in. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at Khabib at all for what he done. Conor started it. Khabib was like, you know what? I want all the smoke. Khabib was like, I want all the smoke. I don't come to fuck you up and your trader. It was a definitely interesting fight. I enjoyed it for what it was. I'm actually glad I stayed up to 5 in the morning UK time to watch this. It was an awesome fight. I'm very interested to see what the post-fight interviews are going to be like. What he says, what he and Conor says, because there's bad blood just between the. Dana was even mad. He's thinking, man, because you know Dana loves Conor McGregor because Conor brings so much money in. Whenever Conor fights, Dana makes a lot of money. So, you know Dana White was double angry. 1, you hit my guy. You hit Conor McGregor. 2, this is my cash cow. Dana was upset. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think of everything that ensued in this fight? What do you guys think of the aftermath? What do you guys think of the victory? If you didn't watch it, you have to go and watch it. Follow me on Twitter. Be a link in bio. Shout out Khabib. I don't hate Conor, by the way. If anyone thinks that, I don't dislike Conor McGregor in any way, shape, or form. He's cool, whatever. Khabib, I know way more about Conor than you, but Khabib, I've not seen a lot of Khabib's fights, so believe it or not. I told you guys, I haven't watched UFC heavily in a couple of years now. I'm more into boxing, but yeah, I watch both sports stuff. But yeah, let me know what you thought the fight and the aftermath was crazy. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you guys later. Peace.